And I'm caught sharing.
Hello. Hey, Leanne. Hey, Mila.
Hello. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly share.
Oh, how
I
was
had
your
stuff-
day, ladies?
I had stuff popping up all over the screen. I'm like, I can't click, and I hadn't had that set up, and I'm like, shit. So, hello. Oh, bear with me. Where did it go? Where did I send to?
I had an awesome day. I worked and then I did cooking and painting with my granddaughter. Then we watched a movie and now I'm here.
Busy day. Busy day. Hang on. Nearly done.
Well then, I would have missed it on Carly's page because we're on Tracey's page. You know, trying to keep me up with us is hard.
Yeah, sorry. We swap each week.
Very productive.
Okay. I think I've shared out everywhere I can. We're on your page. I've shared it to mine, shared it to my profile, spammed it out everywhere. All right. I had hello, Carly. Just chilling out. Yes, it's nice to be chilling out in the afternoons. What did I do? I had inspection today. I had a couple of phone calls. My phone reception's still shocking. What else did I do? I actually did that. I finally got around to finishing that dragon activation thing without falling asleep. I sat at the kitchen table, went, right, come on, we're doing it. I said, obviously, if I fall asleep one more time, I'm not meant to be doing it.
You'd still get it while you were sleeping.
I know. But yeah, I got through it, got some pretty full-on visuals and energy come through. So I'm glad I actually did it through the day, not sitting in bed. So yeah, it was good. Just got to finish the rest of the course. I'm surprised I'm alive. I know. What time is it there now, Jamie? Is it 4 a.m.?
Used to always be 4, but we're not in daylight savings now.
Hello, Chris. Oh, yay. Oh, okay. Becky, wait, did you get your coffee before we started? Make sure I can hear us. Yeah, while we're chatting behind the scenes, I saw a Jamie message. I'm awake for you guys. So, hope everyone's had a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Tracey, and I did not get that. Oh, I did not get that. Go get a coffee while I'm doing my blah blah blah. This is Tracey from Heavenly Flow, Carly from Rising in the Phoenix. Every Wednesday we try to come on and do double readings and healings. All right, see ya. Go get me a coffee too. I didn't make another one. So yeah, we like to come on as often as we can. So Wednesdays to do double readings and healings, as I just said. I do have a PayPal link that is in the description. So if anyone is after a guaranteed reading or healing, please send through a donation. It's whatever you can afford to the PayPal link, and we put you as priority above everyone else. And then in between, after the donations, we go to those that we're drawn to. We don't normally do a list unless there's a donation made, just because we like to go wherever you double trouble. Yeah, especially towards the end of the live where we start to get a bit silly. Things slip out of the mouth and you go, whoopsie. Yeah, so we try to go to those that we're drawn. So it's not like if there's a message that needs to come through, we'll be drawn to your name and we'll pick up whatever comes through. So yeah, thank you all for joining. Share us out. Enjoy yourselves. Have a laugh. We probably will too. In between everything. Yeah. So Where are we? Is Jamie back from coffee yet? Cough, cough. So, yeah, I'm kind of hoping that, because today did we get rain no, we got rain this morning. And I'm like, all right, if it doesn't rain for the rest of the day and tomorrow and so overnight and tomorrow morning, if it doesn't rain, I'm mowing lawns because they grew they look like they need redoing, and I only did them a week and a half ago. So I'm like, oh, getting up mowing lawns and then going and doing mum's lawns.
Torrential rains and then bloody hot stinking days. It's like the grass is just like, yes. Whoopee!
Yes. Yeah. All the weeds are coming up, going, yeah. I'm like, no. The slugs eat all the stuff that they're not meant to. Like, eat the weeds. Eat the weeds.
Some rocks sold around.
Yeah. It's cold and windy here. Yeah. Are you guys getting flooding now? I saw someone on Facebook this morning posting about earthquakes, and I said to Caitlin last night about 6:30. I was sitting there at the table, and I felt like my feet were rumbling. I'm like, Caitlin, can you feel that? I'm like, the floor's rumbling. Can you feel that? She's like, no. And then I saw someone post this morning that there was earthquakes out in the ocean, WA, and kind of all above Australia.
Oh, wow.
But not so much in South Australia. I couldn't see anything from South Australia. Not where I'm, southwest. Crazy weather everywhere, and the floods are devastating. Yeah. It is all over the shop. Like 1 minute it's winter, 1 minute it's autumn, spring, summer. And then throw it all together and you get a mixture of a day.
I just spent 3.5 days with no power and that much rain. I had a river. All my rivers. I've got a river that runs in through the front of my property, around my house and back out to the next doors. Yeah. And that came in like that. My river's flowing. Front driveway was like a goddamn river. Oh my God, my poor little, I haven't got a big car no more. I'm just like, oh, my little sporty car. Get the pedal to a big car. Poor little thing. Was sliding all over the shop at once.
Oh, no. And to get some like rubber dinghies to tie up.
Yeah.
My cousin's in there, so even crazy day. Yeah, I know some of the towns probably about 40 minutes away ish have like the towns are flooding. They've got rivers kind of coming through main streets.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been really lucky here.
We have.
Okay. So shall we grab a warmsy uppies? There it is again, warmsy uppies. Hello, Barry. How are you? Mad Soul Tarot. Haven't spoken to
you. My goodness.
And I haven't even seen your I haven't seen your YouTubes pop up either. I've turned heaps of my notifications off, so I'm not constantly getting tempted.
Drawn to your phone.
Yeah. So through that. So yeah, how have you been? What time's it over there? It would be, let me guess, 10, 11-ish morning. I'm thinking. Hello, Dee. How are you, sweetie?
Hey, Dee.
And where's Peter? Peter, you're South Africa, if you're still here.
Yeah.
What time's it over there? Yeah. Pixies. Pixies.
You got a troll.
Good sense of I'm living at work. Oh, wow. Look. Oopsies. Just ignore that person, guys. I'll get rid of all the comments. Yusuf. Silemiet.
Who you drawn to, lady?
Hello, everyone. Hello, well, not already blocked. Just deleting. Sorry, thinking. Trying to make sure I'm not deleting or blocking anyone.
No. Been there, done that.
Yeah, it's horrible. And then you're like, shit, you've got to try and unblock behind the scenes.
Yay, that's excellent to hear, Dee.
Back with coffee. So awesome. Yvonne, when's your next fair? Is that not this weekend? Yeah, the next week, not this weekend, the following weekend. That's a big jar one. I wouldn't mind trying to get to that if I get a chance. It's crazy. All right, here we're going to do. Who's here and would like a quick warmsy uppy reading? Who we got? Just want to make sure who I say is still here. Is Chris still here? Chris, I want to say Hardesty. Everyone's here.
Yes,
Chris. Yes. Would you like a warm-up reading?
There you go. 11 till 7 on the 26th of November.
Oh, cool. That's a Saturday, isn't it? Hello, Layla. Yes, cool.
Oh, there's that song. Layla. It's a pretty name, but it takes me to the song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Saturday. I'll see if I can pop down and see time and dates. I try really hard. Really hard. Okay, Chris. I feel like you're kind of being guided. I'm getting a bit of a push to my left. So it's like they're coming in and just kind of gently trying to guide you off. So, and I heard winds of change. So I feel like there's something coming, whether it's happening now, something's coming up soon that you might. There's a bit of a change in direction. I don't think it's huge. But just kind of go with the flow. Obviously, when things come up, it's always good to use your intuition to feel whether this is right for you. But I feel like, just go with the winds, okay? Go where the wind takes you. Follow your heart. And I think I'm going to go along with it. Might be something that you've been trying to manifest into your life. Because I'm seeing a guy standing there with a wanda. So that for me just brought me straight into the magician, the manifestation. So if there has been something that you've been wanting to bring into your life, I feel like the opportunity is coming for you soon. And just to go with it, just flow along with it. And if you do go down this path, I actually feel like it's like you're going to step into, I keep hearing alchemy. Definition of alchemy has just completely lost me all of a sudden. It's like you're going to get a bit of a power up, self-empowerment, that drive, that motivation, that passion to keep pushing forward. If it is what resonates for you, though, I always say a situation, a direction may come up for you, but it's always free will. If it resonates with you, go for it. If it doesn't, you can choose not to. I don't know if it's actually, the cards are kind of in a sense, validating. It's like you've got all the answers within you to commit to yourself, to commit to being true to yourself as well, whether there is a commitment coming in. But I feel like committing to yourself and being true to yourself, and it's almost like there's grieving coming up, but this could, because there's a butterfly on it, I'm being drawn to that, and there's water flowing down, so this is like washing away the old and transforming into the new. So as with the alchemy coming in, the self-empowerment, it's like leaving the old you behind and stepping forward out into what it is that you're wanting to do, if that is making any sense at all. Yep, new beginnings. Thank you. New beginnings. An exciting shift is on its way. A new job project, promotion, or home is in the works. There you go. Oh, yes, Yvonne. Absolutely.
Chris, when I connected to you, I got a bit of anxiety in my stomach, and the very first card I pulled out was my card of anxiety. Did you suffer from anxiety, my darling?
I thought that was my one.
Yeah, always. It's hard, the first one, isn't it? That first reading. Yeah. So I didn't speak it like normally I would, and then I pulled the card and I went, oh, okay. Speak, Tracey, speak.
Probably.
Okay. So this card is telling you that it says anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good. What is your discomfort trying to free you from? There's about working out what it is that gives you the anxiety, what is it attached to, and then maybe finding a way to clear that or step through or away from that. You've got my power over difficulty. This is about reclaiming your power back. So this is telling me that if you look into this, you will clear this, and whatever it is, it's going to change. It'll change it. I feel like it'll change the way you look at things, the way you're going. Okay, you got my card of divine masculine, which is not a card I generally get in this deck, and this again is about active power. It's about taking charge of the situation. It's about grabbing the okay, well, that's what that's about. It's about taking the bull by the horns as such, this card. It's about making your choices for yourself and standing firm in your power and having the confidence to do it. Your activation card I got was a serious star blessings. So this is basically the yes, 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 yes card. So this is about, what does it say? It says, yes, proceed, be seen, push through. Okay, so yeah, what this anything that causes us anxiety is generally, I find a lot of the time anxiety is always something that's attached behind us, comes from behind anxiety. Does that make sense? I'm not being very clear, am I? When we get anxiety, it can be fear of the future as well, but it's not. It's so whatever it is that you need, whatever it is that's giving you the anxiety is not a comfortable place. Okay, so you need to step through it. And as I said before, that all the cards are telling you that you're going to, like, you need to reclaim your power in this. Then it's telling me that you've got the active power and then you've got the yes. So by making that decision to step through what you want to do, I'm confident in my intuition and know what I want, but the other may not. But maybe it's not about the other, it's about me, correct? Hey, Caroline. What a complete block then.
I'm just being quiet.
Okay. And does this give you like the anxiety, all the thinking in the head where it's as long as she's going to face that and work through that. Anyway, your angelic card is child. You care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so you can give more time and energy to the children who need you, including yourself.
Yeah, like Tracey said, if she's going to kind of work through the trauma, there's no.
But if that's the cause of your anxiety, that's probably a really good sign if it's early stages as well. Sweet dreams, Miller. Thank you for sharing us out, darling.
No.
Oh, I got a full block then. Gone.
It depends whether you, make that choice, whether you want to keep putting energy in.
Hey, Amanda.
I need to forget what I'm saying. Yeah. But sometimes we can both have an attraction to someone, but it still doesn't make it a right match. So go with, if you feel your intuition is right, Chris.
Yeah.
Just wait in her face, I suppose, but that may hold you back. No, not really.
Just flow along and see how you go, darling.
Yeah.
Flow along and see how you go. You'll either go great or you won't. Just don't invest too much until you know. Yeah. Being that it's a distance, slow and steady.
I always say don't put your whole heart into it.
Yeah.
Because that's when the heart gets hurt.
Yeah. And do you think the child work for you too? Because you've got that card and you also got that card about the anxiety and walking through it. So then maybe do some work of your own as well. Yeah. Distance is really hard, but it can work. If someone's willing to eventually.
Yeah. Make a physical move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Distance can bring up a lot of issues if we have any trust or codependency at a distance can be quite difficult because the mind goes.
Yeah. That moves now, though. And if that's your what's the word?
Boundary.
Yeah, if that's your boundary, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I'm, myself, I wouldn't be moving across the country with my kids to. That's something I just won't do.
Yeah. Whereas I would,
Mm.
because I'm at a different stage in my life where I want to travel anyway. So
yeah,
I wouldn't sell up, but be happy to do that.
Mm.
Mine go.
I'd probably move for Tracey.
Hey,
I'd move for you. Come on, kids, we're going to Tracey. And she's like, oh my God, I can't get away from it. Sorry.
Oh, the world goes to pot. We'll all be up here in our little bloody commune.
Yeah. Okay, so we're coming up.
Yeah. That's
all right. Thank you, Christy. Let's read for you. Now I want to get Yvonne because I don't think have we ever read for Yvonne?
No. I don't think so. Have we ever read for you, Vonnie?
Have you guys caught up with your? We haven't had any donations come through. I don't think, Caroline. So yeah, if anyone is after a guaranteed, I always got to say, if anyone is after a guaranteed donation, please send through. Oh, thank you, Caroline, sweetheart. Long time ago. Yeah. Okay, cool. Fun. Well, have you had a lot of bees around you lately? Just keeps saying bumblebee straight in front of my face. Bumblebee, and I have no idea what the bumblebees are. Oh, little message with that. Build your hive. Protect your hive. Build your hive.
Queen bee.
Yeah. Are you looking at kind of venturing into like have you got any ideas? Like when I had the build your hive and then Tracey said the queen bee, have you got any ideas or anything that you're kind of pondering over bringing some people together to do a group, something or other? Some new ideas of like getting 3 or 4 people together to do something. You're showing me a haunted house, but I know that you're going to the Jack. Come on. Maybe live. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, thank you, Caroline. I am. I've got a funny feeling if you do that, you might get a lot of mediumship through on that one. I'm getting a lot of tightness in my solar plexus, so a little bit of unless you're having any crampings in your tummy lately. little bit of confidence moving forward in that. So just be like, step out. You're amazing, Yvonne. I've watched you read. You're amazing. I think it's something like bringing a community together, like, even if it's like 2 or 3 people, bringing that the energy together. I feel that's what you really need at the moment. Other close friends, or people on the same. I don't want to say wavelength, but people on this, that cheerful, uplifting. You really need that to help uplift. I got a funny feeling. I keep seeing the haunted house, and I know that you're going to jail, but with you saying about lives, having the haunted house put me straight into spirit. So I'm just wondering whether you personally might get a lot of mediumship and surprise yourself through that. I know on your Fridays you don't tend to do it unless it comes through. Just breathing through it. You haven't been well. Oh, sweetie. Oh, I love you too, gorgeous. So I need to organise with Annette to get a stool, and then make sure that she can, as long as they don't push me off my chair. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to talk to Annette and see if she can get you and me next to each other again.
I tell everyone about that.
Hello, Angelina. Yeah, there's definitely a change in the careers just popped out. So maybe this with the lives is going to be a new path for you, and it's going to be quite like, because when I see this career, there's a ladder going up to the tree, and then there's this massive beam of light, just white light radiating behind, and a beautiful sky, and all these birds are flying off. So it's like uplifting and soaring. So I think this is a good and I'm getting really goosebumpy as I'm talking. So I think this is a really good direction for you to go into, sweetheart. Be open to all the blessings that this will bring forward. It's going to open up more opportunities, and you're going to start to feel more at home, in tight circles, lives. Yeah. Count your blessings, not your thunderstorms. Believe in your dreams and know that you're absolutely protected by everything. And tell all those guys to like keep any spirits away to stop you getting knocked off the chairs. That would have been like, oh my God. Spirituality. By opening your mind up spiritually, you become more thoughtful and peaceful. Your spiritual journey is inspiring others. There we go.
All right, well, you got prioritize self-love and care. And the question they're asking of you is, when do you feel most nurtured and cared for?
Then I give a big cuddle and then bump heads with them.
You've got my card of adjustment. This is about looking back and moving forward. So this is about not looking into the past anymore. It's time to let the past go. It's time to, what has been. Let's move forward now. So this is take the wisdom that you've got from that and move forward on it. Okay, this also takes you into my card of friendship. This is about support, fun, unity, play, about people coming into your life. When we let go of the past and we move forward, then we open our life up to more joy and fun as well. You've got decisive focus. This is coming into like your power, Carly. I feel like very similar to Carly from this I feel like something is cooking. It's the only way I can say it. I feel like something is cooking. I feel like when you start doing more of what you love and stop worrying about what has been, it's going to not only bring you the joy, it's going to draw people in. And with them people is going to come opportunity. And then it's up to you to like become the freaking goddess here and step into that. The star activation card I got for you is Star Being, healing codes, important information, wounds are healed, and recharging. So it's a card of, show these ones because they're little activation cards. Oh. And then your angelic card I got for you is your child, your child, which I read before, which you heard, and also creative project, which says your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. So, yeah, they're asking you to look at what lights you up, basically, Von, and follow that. Let go of any beliefs that you have that you shouldn't or couldn't or won't, and move forward through it. It's going to bring a lot more people in, opportunities, more fun, more play, more joy, and it's going to set you on your focus is going to change. And that's, I think, what Carly was getting with something new coming in. And then all that light when you can let that go. Yesterday doesn't exist anymore. And tomorrow doesn't exist, just now does. So, yeah. I can help you out there, Jamie, right now.
Yeah, so that's like a cigarette Tracey is drawn. Hi, everyone who's jumped on. Sorry, I guess me start again. Brianna and Margaret and who was Jocelyn, I think it was. Holly, sorry. Thank you, Caroline, for sending through that donation. Really appreciate it. Really
can we get Brianna?
Yeah, we can.
Yep. You shall receive, exactly. Yeah, we missed her last week. Remember we were just ending?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
I'm glad you remember. Cool.
We
can do.
I did. It stayed with me. I was like, oh, she always gives me a card if I pop in. I have been seeing a lot of spirits lately, more and more every day.
Wow.
Yeah. You're amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember listening to a couple of readings that she's while Von's been live and listening to her, and she get a couple of things, and then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, cool.
I always spit out every time I see you, Von, that you're so little. I forget how little she is, and every time I see her, I go, "Oh, she's so little."
And the best Goldilocks curls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will be seeing you face to face in January. Is it the 14th or something? I've got to organise it. I promise I'll organise a little table for the booking sheet instead of having to borrow yours all the time. The one was so nice, at the Halloween one, she's like, here's some spider webs and some spiders and your price and your table and a cloth. And I'm like, I'm so unorganised.
Yes, Caroline, do it.
Oh, yeah. Do it. We'll go camp out.
I'm in a caravan in my car tomorrow, Caroline, and then I'm going to be traveling every few months. I'm going to go for a couple of months, every 5 or 6 months. I'm going to go for a couple of months. So I'll come see you on my way. I'll come see everyone.
So I'll see if I can get down on the Saturday. because Tracy and I are at a big breakthrough weekend
Wellness,
this weekend.
weekend.
So yeah, see how Katie's feeling the following weekend. Whether she wants to babysit again. Forget witchy poo hats too. Yeah, witchy poo hats. I was dressed up as a hippie, and I had a witchy hat on. Like la, 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 la. It was good. Are you within driving distance? Yes, we are. Yeah.
Yes.
Climbing cell 20. Awesome. Oh, thank you, Margaret. I haven't got my phone on buzz, so I'll have to. Yeah, if anyone sends through a donation, please let me know and I'll write it down. So, Margaret. So, okay, so we've got a Brianna and Margaret. Or else we'll just keep talking.
We'll have a stay out. Either we'll do a thing here or at Carly's or something. Caroline, if you come over, you come stay with one of us anyway.
Yeah. We'll go camp out at Tracey's. Okay, Brianna, are you still here, sweetie? You could bring Marantha and so long as I can bring my blankie.
Yes. I'm like that. My pillows, my thing. I can't sleep with random pillows. I get a crook neck. That's right with all my animals here, though.
Cherry ripes, yum. I just saw that. What's this? Ah, there we are. Cool. That's it. Thank you, water.
Oh, I'm getting little blue sparkles everywhere. Almost like stars.
I've got that song. I'm not gonna sing it. It's called "Rise Up" by.
I'm gonna run.
Yeah, and I was seeing I don't know what kind of bird it was like a drawing, like a print type thing, but it was this bird and it had its wings up like this. So it's like rising above, you're rising up, you're starting to spread your wings, basically, sweetie.
I like trusting the intuition. It's there. She knows it's there, but she's not trusting it. Yeah. Start speaking whatever comes into your mind. You'll shock yourself.
Yeah.
You'll shock yourself.
A lot of feathers coming through still for you, sweetie. So keep, every time those feathers come, know that that's them guiding you, letting you know that they're around. This one had I don't know whether it's because Tracey was saying blue stars. The energy started to shift into blue, and I saw a feather in amongst that. So whether you may start to see some blue feathers, or whether there is just that blue energy coming through. Just keep climbing, sweetie. The Nightmare Before Christmas. You know the movie with I think it's a Tim Burton movie. It's like the like little creature, you know, like they have to move it, shoot it, like those kind of like Wallace and Gromit style, I think. But yeah, I saw that. I think it's like I don't know if it's the title photo of it where they've got him climbing up this little, it's like a hill. It's a weird looking hill because that's the kind of movie, and he's standing up at the top. So this is like, stand up above, look at everything from a higher perspective, like a different perspective, so you can see everything, so you can see both sides of everything, and this will help you to make, as Tracy was saying with the intuition, tap into that, and you can kind of look at things and go, okay, that's coming from there, that's coming from there, so now I understand why this situation is the way it is, and that's why I'm trusting my gut, because I had that feeling and now I can see both sides of it. Yeah. So it's like getting a bit of confirmation within yourself. Sorry if any of that made sense coming out.
I feel like it's a belief of who you are, darling. The blue sparkles in the black sky is very universe for me. I think it's you coming to a place where you start looking at all that sort of that side of the spiritual journey and starting to understand who you are, and you are part of that. We're all united, all linked, and feeling that unity that comes from that as well. And yet your activation was a Merkaba. Hello.
Yep. I actually think that there may be something going on, some kind of work happening in the third eye crown area. Also, your heart is starting to expand a bit more. I'm feeling like this, your chest is opening up. There's still a little bit of stickiness, still a little bit of healing to maybe go inwards. Maybe even look at some of your own Akashic records to see if there's anything that needs to be cleared. And do you see things, sweetie? Like, are you do you have your clairvoyance? I think you're going to start to get movie reels in black and white if they haven't already started to come through, and they're going to be they're actually going to come through quite clear, but in black and white.
Nice.
Totem. What is it with totems?
Thank you, Jamie.
Oh, blue jay feathers. Uh-huh. Oh, Spyro head. Sorry, I had my eyes shut, guys. Blue jay feathers. Okay. Start asking for your vision to come through, sweetie. You might find when you start asking, something's going to try and pull you out. So when you start sitting in and going, okay, I would like to be showing I'd like to start seeing things. And when you go into meditation or when you're connecting with someone, just be aware that there may be a couple of little, because it's funny that after I was saying it, I got distracted to what I thought I heard something. So just be mindful that things might come in as a little bit of distraction. So just if you do hear something, just bring yourself back into your own awareness. Something very totemy, like the Indian totem poles. I don't know what that's about though. I just keep being shown this big totem pole. Oh, sweetie, if you have been looking or hoping for love to come in, sweetie, it is on its way. They're asking you to just keep believing, keep that belief that someone who's going to come in and they're going to, you know, be on the right vibration for me. We're going to, you know, all the things that you want to manifest in. They're just asking to be patient. So it's not thinking about it in the way of I'm lacking in it, like because I don't have someone, I can't do the so it's just being patient, sitting, believing that it's going to come in. There is the daughter romance is there, so they're waiting in the wings, waiting for you to hit a certain point, I guess. So it's all timing. When they come in, you're gonna feel like over the world. She got the Sun card and the Healer of the Ages, so this person may even come in to bring out that healer in you as well. They might help you with your beliefs about yourself and kind of help you on the journey, help you to learn about healings and to open up the energy that's already within you. And the Healer of Ages, I believe, is someone who's come here to make big changes, to help a lot of people. That's the Christ conscious energy. I'm just looking at this dude on the card. This guy on the card, he's got the very Jesus looking. He's got the halo, like the white light around his head, and there's this goldy white burst of energy coming out of his head. Sorry?
Show us.
Oh, sorry. This dude.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is you, sweetie. That is you. Okay. And I feel when someone comes in, they're going to just help you find some more of that. I know we shouldn't rely on other people, but I think people come in. We are communities. Like we are community people. So being vulnerable, being open to receiving help from others, that's okay. So I do feel that someone's going to come in and they're going to help you to open up a little bit more, sweetie, and have that stronger belief in yourself. Sorry, just that last card. I went on a bit of a there. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Be proud. You should be so incredibly proud of yourself and what you have achieved. Reward yourself. What's going on? I'm not tripping. Cully cut her hair. No. Still there. I hope that helps.
All right, darling. Okay. That you're just coming into a new cycle here. You've got out of the woods, you've made it through. What newness is emerging? Okay, and that's followed by summoning your power. When I got this card, the wolves, you've got white wolves. When I got this card, these are the goddess cards, they're gorgeous. When I got this card, it was about being able to sit and ask questions of your guides, to call in the angels, even though whether we hear them or whether we feel them, it's coming to a place of pure belief that they are there and starting to ask. And there's nothing wrong with asking for stuff, okay? We do it with grace and gratitude and kindness and everything, but I feel like this newness, I kept seeing the blue. That's all I really got for you was just like black with blue twinkles. So up for you, up, start connecting up. You got the Merkaba, which is always from ground to like going down into the ground and up to top. I feel like the connection is gonna, when you start calling in and asking, you're going to start getting validations, and that's going to give you a big boost in your, not only your belief of who you are, but a belief in what you are able to do. I feel like you hide under a bushel a little. I think you've got so much more there than you trust to say. You remind me a lot of me, Brianna. Not not just the confidence to truly. It's really hard, but it's there. When you do this, you come into this place of groundedness and wisdom, and you start being this lady, very in tune with everything. I had one for you, Jamie. And this takes you into your abundance. And I don't feel like the abundance is so much money, darling. It's the abundance of self-belief and just that comfortable place where you feel just really happy. And hang on, Chris. Sorry, Brianna.
Well, you froze for a second.
Yeah, so just that beautiful place. Now, when I did your activation card, I always do an activation card for everybody. You got the Merkaba, Transcendence, Ascension, and you are rising up. Now, this is a card I was talking.
Blue.
Yes. And see all the light. See from the point of the star and the bottom of the star, it's up and down. And when I saw that, like, there's so much in that card, but all I was getting from that card for you was starting to, when you settle down and go take your breaths and go into your heart and get into that place, like outside preferably, drop down into the ground and then bring all Mother Earth energy up into you and feel it coming up, filling every part of your body and then overflowing into your aura. And once you feel that you're really sitting in it, open your crown up and blow your energy way up to second sun, to source, God, whatever your belief is there, up. It's time for you to start going up, opening your crown and going up, and then bring this back down and start doing this a lot, because this is going to help heaps for you. Now, your angel message is time to go. And it says, the sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the adventures in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. And as I said in the beginning, you got out of the woods. And what is it? Out of the woods, and you've made it through. So this is the beginning of a new cycle. That means you've just polished off a cycle, closed off a cycle. And this cycle that you're in now is all about your ascension, sweetheart, and getting to there. And in between that is summoning your own power, coming to that wise, grounded, balanced, beautiful place, and throwing some abundance in with that as well. So that resonates, my darling.
That's awesome. Thanks, keep you warm, Jamie. All right, here we go. We have got Margaret next, and then Jamie. So, Jamie, if you need to go have a smoke, go now.
The fake fur.
Hey, they're just adding to the wall. So, yeah, so if you want to go have a cuppa or a smoke, Jamie, while we read for Margaret, and then we'll get you when you get back.
You're welcome, darling.
Oh, yeah, that question from Chris.
Oh, yeah, what was it?
Do you think that when you were blocked, Tracey, it was a sign that this thought, feeling is not the right direction for me to put my energy? I'm trying to remember what you were saying when...
I don't remember what I was saying at that moment. I'm just asking the question.
Yeah.
Get a pen and paper. Start writing down, darling, your little thing. But what you're needing to work out is why you feel that way. There's a reason that you feel that way, that it's not like you said, you like her, you believe she feels the same. There's the distance, which is not insurmountable, but there's you're really overthinking it, and it's because there's something there that's making you think this isn't right. So you need to find out what that is. So start writing, either do your lists of what the pros and cons with this lady, or just start, get into a nice relaxed zone somewhere and just start writing and see where you go with it. It's something about finding out what that is and then working on that. I do believe I'm getting inner child again. I think I got that in your reading too, didn't I? You got the child card.
Yeah, you did.
To do some work on yourself as to why you're doing this, feeling this way. If you believe she feels that way and you feel that way, and you're okay with the distance because you've already started it with the distance, there's something there that's bothering you. So it's about finding what that is. I feel like it's you. This is within you, not the relationship. This is something within you to find and work on. I hope that helps, stuff. And you need to be really honest with yourself, regardless of whether it's yes, you should, or no, you shouldn't. You need to be really open and honest, not worry about the outcome of what you're writing or what the list becomes. Don't control it, just facts. And then have a good look at it and see what it is, where it comes from. And then go do an inner, oh God, my glasses are sitting funny, make me blur. And then go do an inner child meditation and go in there with the intention of finding anything that is blocking you at this moment in your life when it comes to relationships. Do an inner child and see if you get something there, because you sound like you're pretty onto this stuff. And that may help as well. There's something within you, my darling. Okay. Have a good day at work, Brianna. Thank you for letting us read for you, my love.
Okay. Margaret.
Margaret, have you had something happen that's given you a newfound love of yourself? Even thank you, Glenn. Even like Kundalini related sort of stuff. I feel like your heart for yourself has had a massive shift. Massive shift. Massive. There's a peace in the love you have for yourself now. It's beautiful. I feel like you've released the worry of what others think as well, and that's what's done it for you. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Wow.
I'm trying to work out how to explain what I'm seeing. Okay, so I'm seeing. So I'm just going to have to explain the picture that they're showing me. Okay, so there's a lady standing there. She's just kind of got her arms out, kind of not straight out, but like this, kind of, but a bit lower. And there's it's like these circles of whitey gold they're not joining though. So it's like these rays are coming out. And I'm just trying to work out what, almost like they're kind of showing me like the I know one of my tarot decks has got the world, and there's a lady standing on it doing that kind of stance, but it doesn't have these energetic rings or these rays kind of coming out. It's almost like these rays are going to start calling in, but you can also use these rays of energy when you're out and about to just pump out. So when you go out, just push out that love. And I feel like they're going to start drawing in your tribe around you, like physically, the people around you, you're going to start to call them in. It's almost like beacons. So that makes sense with what Tracey was saying about kind of leaving that old you behind and stepping into this big open heart, self-love, with the world like closing off. Hey?
I'm getting exactly what you're saying. She's stepping into mission here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's stepping into mission.
Yeah, so like, yeah, the world is closing off cycles and starting something new. Yeah, like, and it's like the world's always, when I see the world cards, like you got the world in your hand, or the world's your oyster, or like all those kind of cliche sayings. But yeah, I do feel that you're going to start to physically, like in your town or wherever, it might even, like a few online as well, but I feel like you might actually start drawing in some people in your physical circumference as well. So just start pushing out that intention out as well. But when you're out and about, just pump that love out.
I do that when I drive.
Have you been getting a lot of head pressure lately? I feel like there's I know sometimes when we've got a lot of activity going, we can get the head pressure as well. So whether there's things going on, the activation's happening, which might be causing a bit of tightness in the head. I actually feel like when these people start to come into your like 3D life, you're going to almost want to start up like a little group where you catch up and do this kind of work together. So yeah, they're going to be very similar to you, sweetie, and this is going to make life a lot brighter, because I know when we feel like we're really alone in our own homes or like within our own towns, it can be yeah, I feel like there's going to be a little community of you, and you're going to start wanting to do all this kind of work together. Maybe even go like join up in I don't know if you've got any spiritual groups or spiritual churches or anything around, and like reaching out and just trying to connect with like-minded people, and you're going to call them in. You got a nun around you. Oh. You've got she's got a nun around her.
Check out the headdresses on all these cards, Carly. Headdress?
Yeah, like the white with the
headdress.
Yeah, she's just literally gone.
They've all got headdresses on.
Yeah. So you got a nun. Whether I'm trying to work out if it's guide or because she's just come straight here. Normally my guides for me, they come here, and I normally get tingles. I think you might actually have a nun stepping in as a guide. So maybe start asking to see her and connect with her, see what she's come here to help you along with. Yeah. I mean, nuns can be very much about community as well, because they like to kind of help others. Ow, ow, ow.
And they help others in need, just like Margaret does.
Sorry?
They help others in need, just like Margaret does.
Yeah. Yep.
The less fortunate.
Oh, awesome. I'm going to get people asking for readings here in person. Awesome. Divine protection. Okay. No, I think she's actually a guide, Speedy, because you got spirit guide come out. And because she was coming in where I see mine. So they've just got lighten your load a little bit. So whether that head pressure is also having a lot on your mind and you're needing to release it and not take on too much, but connect with those guides and ask them what they're here for. Ask them to help you with everything, anything. Call on the angels if there's anything you need. Questions asked. Questions asked. Answered. There's still that little part that still feels like you're caged in a little bit. That's shifting because you're opening up to new beginnings, sweetie. And whether you're feeling a little bit distant from family, but I do feel that might start to come in again. Start reconnecting with family members, or whether distance is physically going to become closer. Coincidences, take note of the coincidences which are occurring around you right now. The universe is trying to have its say in your life. So there.
Well, you pretty well said everything I'm going to say, but I'll just say it my way anyway. That's okay. I've been giggling. Just like, okay. I like it. We do that. That's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So for your whole reading here, darling, it's for me anyway, it's about your first card you got is a great awakening, walking in your truth and standing firm in your light. So it says, how can you trust yourself more? But when this card come up, it's like when we're awake, we go through cycles. Okay. And some cycles are healing cycles, some cycles are like upgradey type cycles. Do you know what I mean? And this for you is an upgradey type cycle. This is I feel like you're excuse me. I feel like you're going through this stage at the moment where you're really starting to believe and trust in yourself. They're asking for you've got my card of sacred gratitude. And my last card is about a lot of grounding. It's not a grounding card, but it's about grounding because of the energy that's going to come through. That's coming through. So with being the Earth Star, this is about I get that from the second card, and then you pulled that at the end. So you know, when you go out in nature and things, do you connect to everything? Like, do you put your hands on the trees? See the energy coming off of all the trees for her? So Mother Nature has amazing wisdom. Amazing wisdom. You can go somewhere, and it doesn't have to be out in the bush. It can be any tree. You can go and grab hold of a tree and just connect your heart and your third eye to a tree and just push your heart energy into it and ask it to show you something. And they come back and they show you things. So do you ask of them? Because I feel like you need to start asking of them. Start really connecting with the earth in a completely different way to what you normally do. And then we get into like gridding and stuff like that. But that's what I'm getting from that. Carly said that you're a soul tribe. You got my card of friendship. This is about people that are unity, play, fun, support. It says, so this is about people starting to come to you that like we're all one and we're all united, but we do have a very close soul family, and they come in one by one along the way. So I feel like that's, like Carly said, I feel like there's going to be some people coming, like, and I feel like it's in person as well, that are going to be really, you're going to really resonate with, and they're going to be friendships for life. So, and a lot of support, and people to practice with and to bounce off things and that whole thing going on there. When you start really connecting into the earth and you're going to, I know you're really connected upwards, but by really starting to connect to the earth on a whole nother level to what you do, I feel like it's going to bring it full circle for you. Hey, Tom, full circle for you. Okay. Now, your activation card I got for you is Earth Star activation, anchoring, again with the earth, grounding action, again with the earth, and Isis energy. So we've got Isis, the Merkaba, and check that shit out, woman.
Mm-hmm.
So start researching Isis if you have not already, and start connecting to that energy, because that's where you're. And as you know, the whole Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Isis, Hathor, that's all us. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's all together and all us. It's all together. So this is about you coming into that all togetherness as well. Yeah. And stepping into your true mission here, and with people that are on the same sort of path as you, that are like shoulder to shoulder with you, those you know, that person, those people that are just beautiful to be around, where you can 100% solely be you. They lift you up, you lift them up, you know. So okay, so I've lots coming in for you, lots, a big like all the things that you've got going on. I know you've got stacks going on spiritually, like all coming into a big whole, where you're really, really, really firm in who you are, why you're here, what you're doing, and not only knowing it, but physically feeling it, doing it, 100% being it. So that's kind of beautiful. Your angelic card says there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of the divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. So, and I think that's kind of what you're doing with everything that's in your neighbourhood and stuff. So it's a bit of a validation for you. Yeah.
I hope you have a nice family gathering, sweetie. Okay. Hello, Maggie. We've got is Jamie back?
She was a minute ago. I might need to have a quick tinkle break.
Cool. I'll just sit and chat.
Sorry.
I'll use back. She's back. She's back. Back in black. No, is it? What's that? Amy Winehouse song? Oh, I got to play it in my head and I can't think of the name now. So, we'll get to you, Jamie, when Tracey gets back. While Tracey's gone, I'll just do a little chat about what we do on other nights that we're not live. So if anyone is in the Adelaide area, Tracey and I do it's like a little group gathering that we try to teach some things, and we've just done runes. We made our own runes, painted them, and then we actually did some practice readings and connecting with them last Monday. We've done light language. We've gone through like a lot of this, sent a bit of change. Oh, thank you, Tom. So we'll get you after Jamie, Tom. If you can hang about. We going through a lot of the spiritual maintenance, so like the grounding, the protection, the starting from scratch and working our way through. So we do that face to face every second Monday night, and then online we've got a small little group. We've actually got a Facebook group that's very private, so everything that's in there. So if anyone as we go, we've done inner child, we've done meet spirit guides, all these kind of things. We do that every Friday night online at about 8 o'clock our time. Both groups are just $10 each. So it's $10 a week. We try to help as much as we can and teach as much as we have learnt, and get theory, practical. So it's learning and actually doing the practicing of it as well. So that's something that we've been doing through our weeks as well. And Tracey and I have also started up. So as some of you may know about Marantha, Caroline, Andrew and Melody, how they do the healing. So Tracey and I have just started in stepping into our healings as well, like the Christ consciousness healings. So we've just done 4 or 5? Yeah, so we've just started doing that as well. So that will be coming up as well for us. What else have we been doing, Tracey?
What else? I don't know what you've said.
You're like, I wasn't in the room. I was just talking about our Monday night and our Friday night groups. And then as you came in, I was talking about the healings that we've been doing.
We do our Fridays practice every week or two.
Wake up at 3 a.m. to someone something saying, yelling, hurry up to me.
Oh, I've had similar to that. It's freaky, isn't it?
I really up. Went straight to Mr. Google. Hurry up. It's hard when you just wake up to it, and if they don't feel like they're there anymore, you like want to really sit in that energy and see what it was about.
Yeah. Like, what the? You wake me up. Now what?
What am I late for? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 a.m. Who's the Spencers?
Yeah, the Spencers. The Spencers, aren't they something to do with the royal family? The Spencers?
I don't know.
Yeah, something like that, I think.
I went with it the other night. All of a sudden I got freezing cold, and so I decided to roll over, and I stared out my window, and there was these 3 stars, this really dominant one in the middle and these 2 on the other side. And you know when you're a bit tired and your eyes make things jump, and so I'm like, surely they're not jumping. And then all around it I started seeing all these flashes of, and I'm just sitting there going, wow. But I was so cold. Oh my Lord, I'm so cold. And to Frank Spencer, I know. It's like, I did the same thing.
Betty.
Yeah, Betty. Yeah, poor Jamie gets woken up all the time. Right, so we're going to get to Jamie and Tom. Sorry?
I still got stonemasons in my ancestry.
Oh,
I'm English and Irish, but stonemasons, it's like that.
A lot of us probably have.
Yeah, that shit.
We've all been something on both sides of the fence. All sides of the fence. Been the fence. Tom's also sent through. Thank you, Tom. That's a thank you. He sent through a donation too. So we've got Jamie and then Tom.
Yep.
So let me write that down. I have already written that down. Of course I have. So Jamie. Oh, what's going on with the shark and pain in the back? Do you have a spirit around here that got bitten by a shark? Ooh. Oh no, I got the pain in my back. Feels like, oh yeah, it kind of goes up. Does it go up into your ribs too, sweetheart? Like shortness, kind of brings on shortness of breath. It's like a circle. So like kind of mid ribs into spine and then back out to hip almost. Now that I've said that, it's letting it go. Thank you. What your throat feels like someone's kind of, it feels like there's an outside influence that is almost shutting down your throat area, sweetie. I'm saying it looks like, I'm just going to say you sitting there covering your head, and it's like people just kept hitting you over and over and over and over again till you're just hunched down, and it's like you've given up the fight and you're just taking the hit. Has that just happened recently? Is that why you're yeah, I won't say too much. It's feeling really heavy on.
All I got for Jamie was going softly. Go softly. That's all I kept getting. Go softly. Go softly. You get any more?
Going softly.
Go softly, yeah.
Yeah, I think I know. Yeah, I think I know where you're coming from with that.
Don't believe everything you hear either, Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Don't believe everything you hear. You're fucking amazing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right.
Like beyond words.
Yeah.
The shit that Jamie sees and what she does that a lot of people don't even know about, what she does in the spirit realm is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It takes a very strong energy being to do what she does.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen I'm just really tired and over it. Yeah, I feel like my whole body was just wanting to sink just then. Have you had any visitors lately? I know you get a lot of spirit and a lot of angels, but have you had any galactics come through that you that might have popped in for a visit lately? Because I had one come. I just had one show its face, so I don't know whether you've had them come in yet or whether they might actually come to visit you soon.
She's got Orient activation.
Oh. Can I see the card? Sorry. Is there a picture of?
No, it's not a being on it.
Okay, cool. I have had several ones here now. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Is he cheeky? Why, has he got a sense of humour to it? Yeah, okay, sweetie. Yeah, so you're feeling a bit unattached at the moment because of what's going on around. But like Tracey said, with the going in, like, don't believe everything you hear, because we know Chinese whispers are awesome. Not, and you know, there's always a lot of egos. I get down when my spirit count is over. Oh, okay, 7,000. That, you know, there's a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of, you know, coming from their own crap. So just stick with the people that you know love you, sweetie. I think, yeah, it's just sit back and kind of ponder this one through. Not to, you know, overthinking it, but just kind of look at where the sources come from, basically. And don't be afraid to put yourself back out there, because I've got the garden. I see this card. I honestly don't really know the meaning of it. There's a girl standing behind the gate, and it's like she wants to open that gate up to this beautiful field.
I know that card.
Yeah, I haven't really read. I don't know.
That card's about everything that you want is there before you, and the only thing stopping you is you. No one else can stop you but you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just kind of sit back through this one. Don't overreact to anything. Just things will pan over in this industry. I'm going to say industry beliefs. In our lifestyle, there's always going to be those who like to test your own faith in yourself. And not everyone does it intentionally. Sometimes it just is what it is. But there's also a lot of people that just like to stir the pot. So just do you, sweetheart. Try not to close off your heart, because your heart is fucking huge. But detach from that gossipy, he said, she said, just detach from it all, because you don't need that. You've got enough on your plate. You don't need all that petty crap as well. So yeah, just
at the end of the day,
sorry.
At the end of the day, with what Jamie does, there's always going to be people that don't believe, or they're jealous, or they're so many things, and you know when you hear them it's not true, and to let it affect you is giving your power away, sweetie. And that's why they do it. So don't give them that. Know who you are, stand in your power, and fuck them. It's just the universe showing you who is not your tribe.
Yeah.
Leah, and stay with the ones that do love you and raise you up, darling.
Yeah. Oh, that message that you just brought out gave me massive chills.
Yeah.
Just your little pastor in the smile card, sweetie. Enjoy the process. It's time to stop and enjoy the present. Your future is being taken care of by the universe. Yeah, you're tired. You got a lot on your plate. Try and find something that really brings joy just to you. Okay, find a little passion. I know you've got lots of passions, but just find something that's just for you. Okay.
Mine's pretty short and sweet. So I've got prioritize self-love and care. When do you feel most nurtured and cared for? I got this before for somebody. So this is about what gives you joy, what lifts you up. Focus on that. Do that. Do more of that. And then you've got my card of friendship. You got 2 cards the same as the last one. And the card of friendship is about like the people that see you. Those that don't see you really don't matter. They're not, they just don't allow them into your awareness. Let them all just go, oh yeah, another one's here. Yeah. And focus on the ones that support you, the ones that make you laugh, and then you've got my card of setting boundaries, and this is the threshold, protection, and honor. So honoring yourself and your own gifts and your beautiful big heart, as Carly said, honor that, and protect that by not allowing people to like tear you down, darling.
Yeah.
I'll go punch him in the face for you. Be a little bulldog. So this is you standing in your power, Dale. I mean, people can words are words. Let them say what they want. Anyway, and then this takes you to the portal. This is like the mind, and it's about the consciousness. Like what we think about, we bring about. So don't give them that. So you control all of that. And in the end, you got my Orion activation. This is says supernova, recreation, renewal, and rebirth by light. When I looked into that gateway there, darling, I felt like, because like you're in the stars now, and a question came into my mind, and the question that came into my mind was, do you ask for things for yourself? Do you ask with all, and I don't mean your guides, I mean like now we've got some pretty amazing energy up there. Do you ask for things for yourself? I sat down. Exactly. So there is a lot. I asked my guy, as you know, some days I can barely walk, and I started this new job, and no one would believe the amount of agony I went through for weeks. Like I would literally go to work and I'd get through 4 hours. The 5th hour I was in pretty bad. The 6th hour I was nearly in tears. I didn't know how I was going to cope. And I'd get home and I'd sit down and my feet would blow. And I would literally I'd look like I had something bloody broomstick jammed up the back of me. And I'm leaning forward and I'm like walking on hot coals just trying to get to the, and I was almost in tears every night. It was horrendous. And then meanwhile, my spiritual journey, I'm getting all this new stuff. And I literally sat down and I called everyone in and basically said, you know what? This has got to stop if I'm doing this. I cannot live in this high vibration when I'm in so much pain, because pain takes the joy out of your life. It is really hard to stay in a really beautiful place. And do you know what? I've been at that job 6 weeks and my feet are fucking amazing. They're not perfect, but they're pretty amazing. So my question to you is, do you ask for things? So this new energy that you have got everywhere now, these new connections that are in your life, you give so much. We are allowed to ask. We can ask for everything we want. And it's time for you to start asking for some help, some healing, some relief, whatever it is you need. It's time to start asking. And that's a form of self-love and self-care. And your very first card was prioritize self-love and self-care. So that's my message for you. Your angelic, it's fresh air. Your body needs refreshment, from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. I hope that helps, darling.
You're amazing, Jamie.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. 7,000.
Be like, hey, hang on. Hang on.
I reckon you got a fair few brownie points there to be asking for whatever you want, girl. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where have you been, Tom?
He's been busy.
I don't know if it's the algorithms or what it is, but I haven't seen you on anywhere for ages. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. I've had my name said, and it's like, what? Hey, what? No, it was in a familiar voice.
I didn't wake up. I was in my dining room one day and I heard my daughter scream my name, Mom! And I'm just like, the frick? And I called her and she wouldn't answer. And I went over to her house and she wasn't doing very well.
Even after waking up, still swollen. Oof. Okay, here we got Tom. Jamie! Thank you for letting us read for you, Jamie.
Yeah, thank you, darling.
All right, Tommy. Yeah, you go get some sleep. Yeah, I know. Smoke on the water's just come in. Tom, are you listening to that?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Tom!
I must admit my feet were a lot better after I had that personal healing with Andrew and Marantha and Caroline. They helped a lot. Tommy. Ooh,
Have you been getting sorry.
Sorry.
You going?
I'm getting pain under my left rib. What's that by about inside my body, inside my rib there. Very.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was seeing things being looked under a microscope. So I was about to say, are you getting tests done? Or are they running tests, or are you starting to look at everything under a microscope, kind of looking at the details of everything? So those slides that they put something on, then they put the slide on, shove it under. It was like that. What's that? Well.
Oh wow.
Lots of tests. Okay. Okay. Are you reevaluating your diet and like everything in, like making sure that you're resting when you need and that you're eating well and cutting out certain things out of your diet? Like really trying to step into the more natural raw foods. Oh, thanks for giving that to me now.
Who's angry?
Did you say angry?
No, Tom did. Heart specialist was angry, but he didn't freak out.
Okay. I would start looking at kind of trying to eat as raw as possible, trying to cut out a lot of the fatty foods, processed foods, just to try and help your body regenerate. Also, when you know that you can self-heal as well, so calling in and asking them to help regenerate the cells that have died off. I'm seeing. Do you feel like a bit of a puppet? Sometimes I don't know how else to word this, but I was seeing like a puppet. You know, the puppet strings. Do you sometimes feel like you're not being controlled, but it's like you're doing so much for other people the way that they want it done, and you're not feeling like there's any input of yours being taken into consideration. You feel like you're just there for just an extra body. I just feel like it's really time to look after yourself, Tom, and ask for this healing for yourself. Yeah. Yeah, Tom. I would listen. Really take that on. But start calling in for regeneration. Regeneration. Is that the right word? Regeneration of the cells in your body to start activating and. Okay, so coming up for you, Tommy, is the community. I'm a bit worn out with life, but want to finish whatever tasks I'm given. You've got the community and the goddess of the moon. So the goddess of the moon is very much about intuition. I can't talk. Leaning on the community, asking for help, get healings from people, connect in with your own healing energy and start self-healing, physically, energetically, all of the above, calling in the moon, calling in the divine feminines, the divine masculines, the Christ consciousness, everyone in calls it. I think maybe you might have been needed to be here for when Tracey was talking about her pain. So I hope you heard what Tracey was talking about. It's time to call in help. Okay. There is someone around you, which I believe, your wife or your partner. She does care about you, and she wants you to make sure that you're doing the best that you can. There is something that you may be moving away from. I don't know whether you've got too much going on and you just feel like you can't take it on. But there is going to be a choice that you're going to have to make where you leave behind a responsibility or something of your because the big message here is action. No more talking about it. It's time to put yourself first, put your healing journey first. If you're saying you want to be here to finish off your making sure that you can have the energy to do the tasks, we got to look after ourselves first, or it's like pouring out of an empty cup. So make sure that you're doing right by you and calling in for help. Okay, Tom? You got a lot of love and support around you. Use that energy. You got a lot of healers around you. I'd be happy to, if we can.
Would you like us to do that? Would you like us to do that?
If we can try and organise a time with Tom, like privately, and we can give you one of our healings that we've just started doing, if you're happy, and if time works. But yeah, I do feel it's time for action, your action, Tom, to look after you. Okay, but lean on, ask for help. It's okay. No, Tom. This is it's not a charged. It's not. Yeah, the healing. These ones are free. So 2 cards that have come out. They're saying something about career for you too. Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't waste your precious energy worrying about the small things. Refocus your thoughts towards love, abundance, and tranquility. So anything minute that doesn't match your health situation and all things that are important, don't worry about it. Your career holds an exciting positive energy around it right now. Expect miracles. So that could be, as you're talking about some of your things that you're here to do, but you need to look after you first. Okay. So message me or message Tracey and we'll try and organize a time. Okay.
All right, Tom, for you, I know you're part of the 144, and I feel like that's where you can connect to with this. Normally when I get this card, it's about being affected by like outside energies, but for you, I feel like Carly was saying, call everyone in, call the energy of the 144 down. Go and have a meditate and call the energy of the 144 down and ask for the healing from the collective of the 144 for you. You got my. I'm not going to tell you what cards are. I'm just going to tell you what I got. Yep. So I feel like you're going to take from what you're saying before. I got this big thing where I feel like you're very much going to go in the flow with it and all the rest. Like, how do I explain this? I feel like this sounds terrible, but don't. Yeah, it's what I'm getting. I feel like your acceptance, you will just accept whatever will be here for you. Yeah, thanks, Carl. And you've got the card of decisive action, sacred action, decisive focus. I feel like that because you're going to be seen to be in acceptance of everything. with this, that there's going to be conflict because people aren't going to understand that you can do that with this. It's funny when we have things. I nearly died after a operation that I bled out after. I came out of surgery and lost a lot of blood, and I thought I was going to die, and I accepted it in 5 minutes, like literally. And I didn't even tell my family. I mean, I was pretty sick. I couldn't have called them anyway at the time, but I didn't. I just accepted it for what it was. It was very strange when things like this happen, how we go. And I feel like because you're going to look like you're very la-di-la, like out from the outside, but you're not, but it's going to feel like that. And I feel like there's going to be a little bit of unrest or disagreements around with the way that you handle it, and it's not for you to worry about that. This is your journey, and you do it the way you need to do it. Call in the 144 for help. I feel like you're going to have a big shift in the way you think as well now. I feel like there's a big change in you. I think you're going to deal with a lot of stuff. The last bits of stuff that you haven't dealt with, I feel like is going to bring that up to deal with, and you're going to deal with it really easily because it doesn't matter now because you're worrying about other things. You know what I mean? When you get news like that, it's confronting, but it makes everything else dim. You know, other problems and that dim. And I think that's the gift in this little bit of your journey that you're going through now. You ended up with my activation card. I've never had this card before. Yeah, and you got my card of wisdom as well. So you got my heart of source, which is all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. And so just take that in. I don't know if you can see all the language, like language codes and things in there. Or not. The picture.
Screenshot, Tom, screenshot.
Yeah, that's your card for this time that you're going through at the moment. And it's not that there's any right or wrong way to feel all of that, but I just feel like it's kind of like people will be like needing to talk about it and worrying about it and, oh, but what if, and you should, and you're just like, no, we're all good. And it's very hard for people to accept that they're in like turmoil and you are not. So that's going to be a little, just a little challenge here. But call in the 144. When you call in everyone, but that's a lot of power, a lot of energy. Okay.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
And that's who you are, darling. You got shit to do here. You know what I mean? Call on. And your angelic card is be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It is safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon the angel's wings. Ooh. I'm going to ask Carly what that is after now.
I'm going to remember, Tom. Sorry. Yeah, message us and we will try and organise a time with you soon, Tom. Okay. We love you, Tom.
We do.
Yeah, I don't bounce as much as I used to. Sorry. Leanne, the 144, so it's 144,000. It's like the volunteers that have come down to really help uplift, raise, heal. We've chosen that mission. And we can call in. We've learnt to call in that energy, and Tracey pulls
Massive.
a shitload of it in, and I got to experience connected to her what it really feels like a couple of weeks ago. Because I never thought that I could even bring any of that in. So I got to experience, and since I've experienced that, I'm able to now kind of pull it in. I've had moments where I'm like, well, it's, whatever's coming in, I didn't really know what it was. Been seeing
it's overwhelming.
Yeah. So,
and we
Tina,
will pull that in for you, Tom. We'll pull that in big time for you.
Yeah. So what we have noticed in the 1, 2, 4 or 5 that we've done, it has brought up a lot for people emotionally, as a lot of healings do. But it's bringing it up so you can see it, feel it, heal it.
Yeah, and then a massive shift afterwards. Massive shift.
Yeah, my daughter, we did Sunday. She went into like a 2-day depression. And then just woke up on the 3rd day like, and she feels heaps better. Like she's still got something. I'm not saying she's healed. We all are always going to have stuff that we need to look at as time goes by, and it will come back and we revisit it. So it just brings up something that really needs to be kind of looked at that we haven't wanted to look at. So yeah, it just helps people in that way to pull it up, and so yeah. What was I going to say? I saw a comment before. Tina, I did see your comment. In my group Rise Above, I put up a post for everyone who's got a page or a group to post a link in there. So please feel free to post. That's what Rise Above, like the group Rise Above, is all about, is to help other people get their names out there and share stuff in there, and offer readings in there if they've connected with myself or the other admins. I like to do like a bit of a pre-approval, and I've completely lost the albums. They've just everyone's reviews, unless I've got to actually look through my laptop, but I can't see it anywhere on my phone. So
I can see like 3 or 4 reviews on my business page.
Yeah,
but no, in the thing it tells me I've got masses of them, but when I go look at them, they're not there. It's weird.
Yeah, no, like in actually Rise Above, I set up. There was you've got all those tabs.
Folders. Yeah,
and it had albums, and I'd set up for every reader, and so people put all those reviews in there.
Yeah,
the whole thing's just vanished.
Wow.
So I'm gonna have to have a look on the laptop one day to see if you can find them through the laptop. So yeah, that's what Rise Above is all about, for people with their pages and their groups to share in there for other people to see. So please feel free to do it in there. Absolutely. Where are we at? 2 hours. All right. Should we do 2? My neck's just gone.
I want to do a few, just like couple of cardy ones, just for a quick little a few of them.
Yep.
So there we go. I haven't done that
for ages. Should we grab Liang? She's been here from the start.
Okay.
Oh, now I've got to pick a deck. I really need to learn my decks. I've got so many that I don't use, and they're all so pretty.
Yeah.
They're so pretty.
Oh, Tina said she did do that. She did. Might as well. Okay. We're doing Liang.
Amanda. Oh, we haven't read for Amanda for a while.
No.
Oh, solar plexus and heart. Oh, and sacral. Oh, Leanne, do you have a really stiff neck at the moment? It's just coming a lot stronger now. Oh, it actually feels like someone's pushing on the neck.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah, okay. She disappeared on us. Okay, so Leanne, at the moment, there may be because I got like the solar plexus is motivation, confidence, pushing through our barriers of, like, if we've got comfort zones, stepping out of those comfort zones and putting ourselves out there. Or is it on guard coming into it? Oh yes, really, that's quite strong, that neck. So self-sabotage is when it's like we want to do something, but then we come up with, like, fears creep up. I can't do that because there's always something that we block ourselves with. So it actually, it doesn't work. Obviously, it doesn't work to our advantage. So just be mindful when those little voices in the head step in and almost talk you out of doing something that you really want to do. And I feel once you start flipping those little thoughts around, it's like you're working through the cracks, working through the deep parts of why, and you're going to come out when you push through those. I've been stepping out a bit, justification why I can't. Yeah. Once you get through those little voices and tell them to fuck off, and work on your chakras and clearing them too. And anything that comes up, look at it, heal it. Where does it come from? You're stepping into my favorite card. So sometimes it feels like we're being drudged through the mud or drudged through the fire. But we always come back out fighting stronger, rising up, shining brighter. That's okay, Tina. We're just doing 2 little run outs, and then because we've been on for 2 hours, so we're going to head off shortly. Meditation. So meditation is powerful and can help you see clearly, remain calm, and become at peace with yourself and what you desire. So maybe when these thoughts come in, even if it's like 2 minutes, step inside yourself and see and ask to be shown where it's coming from. And that helps clear your mind a bit as well. So I hope that helps.
Leanne, for you, I'm going to read this backwards for some reason. You've got eliminate distractions, stop shining light on things you are not. How can you reclaim your power?
Ooh, read it backwards.
So, yeah, look. And then you've got my halls of learning. I've never had this card before. It says spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. So,
oh, wow.
Amazing. So this is about connecting up to your spirit guides as well, darling. I feel like that's a lesson for you that you need to push through, that self-doubt, you're going to get confirmation. So I'm not sure how's the confirmation is going to come. How's the confirmation going to come? How's the confirmation going to come? Okay, so confirmation normally I would say would come in by synchronicities, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's going to come in with the thoughts dropping in. So thoughts dropping into your head and you listening to them. Okay, so negative thoughts, no. Positive thoughts, yes. So the divine feminine you've also got, darling. This is a magnetic receptive power. So when we stop, I'm working with on another app. Nice. Okay, so start asking of them because it's just something that you need to push through that we all do. We all have that. Okay. But you've got the divine feminine, but the divine feminine isn't like the usual divine feminine here for me. This is about knowing your power. It's not it's the giving and the receiving. Being able to be divine feminine is always about being able to ask for help and acceptance, usually for me. But this card, all I'm seeing is being in your complete power. Take a look at that one. I wonder what the hummingbird is. I've never noticed the hummingbird. But there's a hummingbird there. So this is where you're heading. If we can just get a handle on the thoughts a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got what do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon what your true desires and know that you are ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Yeah, I just feel like ask the question, the answer's there. Oh, darling. The Hall's a learning card, darling. The Hall's a learning card for you. It's about getting confirmation for what you're thinking, what you're asking. And when you start getting that confirmation, that's going to step you right into your power. It's very empowering to be able to ask the questions and get the answers. But we have to let go of the things that pull us off course, okay? That could be people, situations, thoughts, negative self-thoughts, lack of confidence. It could be a lot of things. Just not allowing those things to interrupt and pull us off. Right. Hey, Penny. Penny.
Hey, gorgeous.
And who do you want to get? Amanda?
Yeah.
Amanda.
Sorry, just getting back to Tom. I'm just connected to Tom because I was just replying to his message. Amanda, have you had some energy cranking up your spine lately? It's like very uplifting, whatever that energy was. It just felt like a fucking those like not firecrackers and like the big bang part of it, but the ones that go and they leave that trail of gold. It was literally like that going up my spine. The more I talk about it, it just keeps shooting back up. You're not in a really good place, hon. I'm feeling really just content and happy.
I'm seeing a big square black screen with a white square in the middle of it. Are you starting to see things, darling? And I got the tiggles all over my face.
That's something.
And we all know what the tiggles are.
I know that I'm getting flashes, but still second guess myself. Okay, don't second guess. Ooh, the tickles. What are those tickles, Amanda? Yeah.
Oh, you got the Hall of Learning as well.
Okay. Yeah. But I'm like with the cards I've got the Sun indecision, and I've just like the fourth chakras, like the heart chakra cards there too. So feeling like you're in a really good place at the moment. And even though you don't really know which way to go, I feel like it's okay. But there is going to be a choice come up, and when we're going to go, oh, should I go there? Should I go that? Trust your gut with it. Tap into your heart. If options come up, tap into your heart will know which way to go. Okay. And just open up that big heart, because I feel that that's going to pull something in for you. Something in to make it even bigger than what it already is. Yeah. I'll get back to you after, Tom, or tomorrow morning. I'll get back to you. Oh, I forgot to do one of them. Oh. Have unwavering faith. It's comforting to know we can lean on a power higher than us, have complete faith that your desires and needs are being taken care of. There you go. Oh, it's funny that to listen to your hearts there. You're the only one who has the answer you're searching for. Oh, I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. Yeah, good night, sweetie. It's getting late here too. Fairies got fairies.
Okay. So yeah, fairies everywhere, man. Connect with the fairies, girl. Jesus.
Yeah.
Tickle. Connect with the fairy energy. All right, so I've got the card of what's your what does it say? The how is in the now. So this is what has your intuition been telling you that you haven't been listening to? The first thought's always the right thought. There's no need to think of a second thought or to analyze it or anything like that. The first thought when you ask a question is always the right answer. I feel like saying. You got the dolphin card in here. Do you have any trouble? I can't see it. Maybe, I don't know. Do you have any trouble with your voice? I feel like it's time for you to start speaking more for some reason. Doesn't match the Amanda I know, but you know yourself. So
She lost it.
Yeah,
it could be about her. Like things that she's learned. It could be, helping others.
I just said before about your intuition, the first thought that came through, and then now I'm saying, do you have any trouble with your voice? It's about starting to voice what you know. Pause of learning. It's about starting to voice what you know. It's about when your intuition comes in, starting to voice what you know and helping people with that, because that's obviously something you're being called to do. The halls of learning, the spirit guides, confirmation and great lessons. So start asking questions and getting the confirmation and trusting it. Okay, so you've got the intuition, but you've also able to ask your guides and things for what you want, darling. You've got my angelic card, my angel message card that I've pulled you is cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect. I'm just getting when because you're in chlorine all day. When you go home and you probably don't want any more water, if you have a shower and get a scrub with a salt base in it, or have a bath with salt, put some salt in the water. For some reason, I'm getting you need to put some salt in the water that you bathe in, but because of the chlorine, amount of chlorine that you take on. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow or shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Yeah, you would think I'd say moisturize it, wouldn't you? After chlorine, I always feel like I need to moisturize, but something to do with
that.
Yeah, you need just maybe once a week, like before the weekend when you finish work, have a big bath and have an Epsom salt bath or something. I'm not sure what that's for. It's just what you. So yeah. Yes, I feel like you've got a lot of wisdom, girly, and you keep a lot of it to yourself. It's time to start sharing it. Did I just say girly?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I hate that. Where did that come from? I don't like it when people call me that. Old men often call me that.
And girly.
It's terrible. Sorry, Amanda. Oh. What is that word?
All right. I've seen. Okay. If anyone wants a quick, I've got to do it. One quick card from the Adam deck. From the Adam deck.
Adam.
From the Phuket deck.
Girly.
So whoever has missed out tonight and is still watching, if you want just a one-off card from the beautiful Adam Hudson on the Para 3 Bucket deck. I was so I bought this deck, and then he had a raffle going, and was it Cindy won it, and then gifted me that gorgeous the wolf deck.
That's beautiful.
Girly girl.
I looked at that. That's way too dear for me. It's expensive. It's really expensive deck.
I have no idea where to find it. I know she's in England who makes it, but it didn't come with a box or a book or anything to tell me what the actual deck's called. Yeah. So I'm like,
I found that deck.
You found it?
It was really dear. It was, I'm trying to remember how much it was. Me and my bloody brain. Come on. It was up around the $100 mark.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's getting a bit much for me for cards.
They are gorgeous. All right. Okay, so here we go. Here I am saying, who wants a card? All right, Tina. Woo. Tina, you have got, okay, please take these with an open heart.
She get you.
No, this one, just be, someone is a lying cunt. So just be mindful that there may not be someone speaking very truthfully around you, okay, Tina? So just tap into your own intuition on who that may be and do what you need to do there. All right, here we go. Angie. Oh, Leah would like one. Angie. Oh, God. Sorry, Angie. Someone is talking shit about you. Oh, jeez. just be once again, just be mindful of who's in your circle. There may not be someone with your best interest. So just if you have an inkling as to who it may be, just, do what we need to do. We step away. Don't take on any of their energy because it's on it comes from their own stuff.
Penny?
Penny. Oh, Paul, thank you.
Can I help you?
Okay, Penny, you can. Oh, you got an opposite one. You can trust this one. Only you will fuck this up. So there may be someone coming into these cards can be pretty harsh. Okay, especially
Brutal.
The chicken nugget one.
I got that twice live. Yay!
Put down that fucking chicken nugget. Yes, fine. Literally, when you are eating them, or you've eaten them the night before. So yeah, Penny, someone's going to be coming in that they are going to be trustworthy, sweetie, but don't overthink it, okay? Don't overthink the process. Who's next?
Nick Rose.
Who?
Nick Rose. Nick Rose.
Nick. Ooh, that one. Okay, so signs are everywhere. Open your fucking eyes. So the universe is trying to kind of guide you in a certain direction. And just start paying attention to anything like synchronicity. So if you're getting numbers, feathers, certain songs that come on, there's little messages in there and they're trying to guide you in the right direction, okay?
Got Lee Dyer.
Leah.
Sorry, darling.
Oh, I hope that, I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it correctly. All right, Leah. This deck is really hard to shuffle for some reason. Leah. Oh God, you're broke as a fucking joke. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have used these.
I was going to say, well, I'll do one, but I was going to just give them my animal messages, but they're funny. And they're
I know they are funny. Always please take these with it. Like there is a message in them, but they're raw. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to read out a couple of them. Let's try and find some of the funny ones. Find some balance, go fucking meditate. Watch out for the bitch.
Oh.
Yeah. And where is that here? Where is end of the shitty cycle? Cash is coming, time to treat your fucking self.
I have that one.
Yeah.
Well, me one.
I've had this one. Kids are pissing you right off. I've had that one come out for me before. All right, Tracey. Ooh, soulmate. Soulmate alert. Get your coat. You have fucking pulled.
Oh. You have what? Pulled?
Yep. Like, you
As I'm madly saging my energy.
Pull him in.
Now pull you one.
Protected Sunday dragon from a little smooth.
Getting so many signs on.
Yeah, exactly. Animals, everything. When like I had, was it 5 days in a row? I had the white monarch. I don't know what they're actually called, but the monarch butterflies that are white. I had them for 5 days straight. And I was like, whoa. So I had to go look it up because I don't really know. I know butterflies.
What just came to my head?
Hey.
These little white butterflies. I was thinking, they weren't the cabbage moths eating the cabbage.
No, I know. Yeah.
I know you don't
No,
have
I had to actually get a really good close look at them. So I'm going, I've
Yeah.
seen so many little white butterflies. I'm like, they've actually got black markings on them, like, and they look like the monarch, but like a albino version. Yeah, yeah.
Can't see it. Yeah. Anyway, that one.
Yeah. So I always, if I see stuff, I'm constantly looking it up because it goes in one ear and straight out the other.
Yeah.
I don't have flutterbies. Yes. Flutterbies. Flutterbies. Yeah. Cool. So thank you. Sorry about some of the harsh ones that came out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you went to the forest and they were everywhere?
Yeah, and they took me down a path. I asked to be to connect to the butterflies, I think. I actually literally asked for them to show me something, and they gathered off the side of the trap, road, whatever you call it. And there's a little path where they actually gathered, and I went down there, sat down, and connected. I had I spoke to Jamie about it. I had the goddess Pele come in, and where's yeah, I just went in and connected with her. Yeah, so
Thank you, butterflies.
yeah. All I hear is harsh from me crew. Hello, Mary. We're just finishing off now, sweetie. If you'd like a quick fuck it card, I can pull you one. Just please take it with an open heart, and they can be harsh, but they're funny. Yeah, they're rude. They're rude. I like yours.
I know, I got like the best one. Yes.
Thank you.
Bring it.
Oh, yeah. Where are you, Mary? Just say yes, please, and I can pull you a quick card before we go, because it's nearly 11:30 here at night.
There's one episode of Barbarians to watch. I'm addicted to that program. Love it. It's brutal, but I love it. I love anything back in that time. Yes.
Oh, you got two come out. All right, so sweetie, there's one saying watch out for the bitch. So there just may be someone who's not very nice energy around you. So just be mindful, or they may be coming in. So when they come in, just keep you just, get them out of your energy. But they're also saying go have some fun. So if you've been really stressed out, or feeling like you've just got no joy in your life, go out and do something that really lights you up. Okay, get your spirit back up. So I hope that helps. Almost 6 a.m. What are you doing up so early?
I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. I don't start work till 12.
Nice.
I'll work through to the dinner shift. Then I got 3 days off. Oh, I know I haven't had 3 days off in ages.
Big love and hugs to you all too. Oh, 3 days straight. Oh my god. Oh yeah, because we got the thing on the weekend.
No, we got that weekend wellness thing.
I gotta do those questions.
Yeah, I haven't done them properly yet. I haven't looked at them.
Oh, 4 hours.
Oh, nice, very.
Okay. Thank you, guys. We will be back on
next Wednesday.
Yeah, unless something comes up. And so same time, same place. Or we'll be on Rising of the Phoenix next week, and then the week after Heavenly Flow. So we do rotate. So if you do want to catch us when we go live, just make sure you follow and like both the pages and turn your notifications on.
Thank you, my darlings. So, have a wonderful day and a wonderful night.
Yes. And we will say good night when I find the button. Night. Bye.